Hello and welcome to more of my trading stuff. What I wanted to show you today is our brand new shiny bot called Bob. Bob just stands for Breakout Bot. This is fundamentally different from our LBO bot because we've introduced some dynamic parameters that change with market conditions. And this is something that we're going to be doing more of in the future, and that would be the future development for Bob. You install Bob in the same way that you would any other bot and add instances in the same way. I'm just going to run through the parameters. If you're familiar with our LBO bot, you'll find some of these have remained the same. At the top of the list, we have the instance, and then we have the H1 candle time, and this is our trigger candle. The next setting is the number of pips from the high or low of the trigger candle. And then we move on to our trade quantity. We can set the actual quantity in lots, or we can choose to use a percentage risk. The next bit down, the ATR time frame, is set to daily. That's just there for future developments. You don't need to change that at the moment. And then we have the ATR periods. And when I load up some parameters that we've optimized, you'll see how that changes. Moving on down, you have the option to take buy trades with the buy stop and the buy limit. So you have the option to take buy trades and set the multiplier for the stop and the limit. Moving on down, you've got the same options for sell trades. This does mean that you can, if you choose, just purely take buy or sell trades. We have our trailing stop option, so you can either use this or not, and set how many pips you need to be up before you start trailing and how far you trail by. And then we have our option to send Telegram messages. So if you haven't already seen it but want to use the Telegram option, we have a separate video for this. These are just the default parameters, and they're not designed for any particular currency pair. So you would need to either optimize them yourself or load some of our optimized versions. And we do share all of our cBot sets and our optimization results on our trading stuff group that you can join through our Patreon link in the description below. So I'm just going to load a cBot set with some of our optimized parameters. And we'll call up our parameters again so you can see how they've changed. And then I'm just going to run this on a back test. I'm running this on tick data from the server so that I get very accurate results. And my commission amount is set to the commission that IC markets charge on this currency pair. So I'll just click on play. And you can see the results that we have got through using this cBot set. If I look at the history, it lists all of our trades, so we can look at each of these individually. We will be making a separate video on how to optimize this particular bot, and that will be coming soon. So if you want to see that when we release it, click on subscribe and then click on the little bell icon, and then YouTube will notify you each time we release a new video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you'd like a copy of this bot, then you will need to subscribe via our Patreon channel, where you can download both this and all the other bots and indicators that I've written. And as well as that, you then have access to all of the optimization results that we produce. So hopefully you found this useful, and thank you for watching.